Someone from Austin launched calling for the removal of Judge Ralph Strother. He accepted a plea deal earlier this week that gave no jail time to Jacob Anderson, allowing him to plead no contest to unlawful restraint. This case has gotten national attention. Anderson is a former Baylor University fraternity president who is accused of raping another student. Tonight, KXAN's Eugene Cho spoke with the petition organizer and found out if an elected judge can be forced off the bench.
I see the actions in this case as having a chilling effect overall.
Sarah Byers believes the message was loud and clear.
It really adds to a sense for women that these kind of issues aren't being taken seriously. How does it make sense that we can admit, yes, he restrained the victim illegally, but we're going to turn ahead to the other things he did while he was restraining her?
This appears to be at least the third time this judge has given probation to men who are accused of sexually assaulting Baylor students.
Last year, a man received deferred probation from Judge Strother after pleading guilty to rape. Earlier this year, a different man was sentenced to felony probation for sexual assault. His 30-day jail sentence can be served on the weekends.
I'm hoping that this case in Waco, Texas, will serve as a catalyst.
The petition itself cannot cause Judge Strother to lose his job. In Texas, that would require a move by the commission or the state legislature. District court judges can also be removed by the Supreme Court. But Byers hopes legislators will see her petition and see that they have the power to take action.
I would like to see an environment where what is given more precedent and more importance would be the women's safety.
Eugene Cho, KXAN News.
Jacob Anderson's attorney said in a statement criticisms of Judge Strother and the prosecutor are unfounded based on the facts and the truth. Judge Strother didn't return our calls today, but we found out he has deep roots in Waco. He's listed as one of Baylor University's prominent alumni on the school's website. He was appointed to serve as a district judge in 1999, and if he runs for re-election, his name will come up on the 2020 ballot for the 19th district. Following Baylor's sexual assault scandal involving the football team, the university enlisted 2 law firms to investigate and return with a set of recommendations to implement. In 2014, one of the firms recommended the creation of a Department of Public Safety at Baylor. The study also suggested hiring a full-time Title IX coordinator. In 2015, another law firm studied needed improvements to Baylor's Title IX processes. That investigation resulted in a 10-page list of recommendations, one of which claims that the athletic department prioritized football over campus safety. Today on Baylor's website, you can find those recommendations and the changes the university has implemented.